Hello, everybody. Welcome. Happy Juneteenth to all of you. By the way, there are some people who are here for the first time. I'm always happy to have first-time players here. Maybe a little confused, don't know quite what this is. Is this some sort of a live show? Is it a broadcast? What's going on? The answer is it sort of is being broadcast. Imagine this is a game show and you are a contestant on it. That's the best way I can describe it to you. A bunch of multiple choice questions are coming your way. Today they are about Juneteenth. I think you will all be surprised how many of these questions you will be able to get right, even if you're not familiar with the holiday. Maybe you'll learn a little something about it. It's been a federal holiday for a few years now. And you know what? If you're here for the first time, get ready to win some SP and have fun and learn stuff. We have general knowledge games. We have theme games like this one. And the one that's coming tomorrow, that's going to be a real good time. And we're always happy to have you, so I hope you'll consider coming back again and again and again and just soak it up, the fun and the SB and all the trivia and questions and answers. I appreciate all of you out there who are appreciating these animations and these sound beds that we're building. They do take some work to do. The design team's just been knocking these animations out of the water, and I'm so happy to be working with them. Just such a great team, great people, totally get it. And we get to have some fun with these designs and do different sort of things. Some of them, like graduation mortar boards being thrown in the air, people do not like. So we learn from that and we try to refine for later on. But for now, I think it is about time to get this game started. There are still many causes worth sacrificing for. So much history yet to be made. Welcome to the Juneteenth edition of Daily Trivia Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. Your knowledge about this important holiday commemorating the emancipation of enslaved people in the U.S. and the events surrounding it will be your friend as you play for today's grand prize. That is $1,000. And everyone who can correctly answer these 10 multiple choice trivia questions about Juneteenth will split it. And for those of you playing for the first time, that is $1,000, not 1,000 SB. In this game, you'll earn one bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1, even if you've already been eliminated. Here's the deal. You win the game today, they're going to be automatically added to your share of the grand prize. If you don't win the grand prize, you can still earn those bonus SB. You will have to claim them at the end of the game in order to keep them. It's as simple as clicking a button and not leaving early. Just those two things. The first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to get another shot at the grand prize. There are two ways to do that. One is using SB. The other is with a free rejoin. And here is a tip for you. If you click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu, anytime a game's not happening, you can get free rejoins by watching videos. Finally, each game, we give away 5 100 SB prizes to 5 players who win and claim at least 1 SB in the game. Here are the winners from Tuesday. Congratulations to all of you. You did it. You've been credited already. Enjoy those 100 SB. And for those of you saying, I would love for my name to be up on that screen right now, I would too. So keep playing and claiming because next time the winner could be you. All right, the comments, we're going to get them out of here because we got to focus and get this game started, which we're going to do right now with question number 1. What year did the original Juneteenth take place? Is it 1865, 104, or 1215? If you follow us on the Twitter, we tweeted about this. It was a fun fact today. Juneteenth celebrates the day that the last group of slaves in the last state were informed that they were free. And even though it had happened back in 1863, they didn't learn about it until 1865. That is the answer. 97% of you getting that one right. Well done. Not many of you guessing 104. A few of you saying 1215. That is when the Magna Carta was signed, which sort of created some legal culpability for royalty. That was long before the United States even existed. So they were not celebrating Juneteenth back then, but well done to you. We have over 15,400 people in grand prize contention, and every question you get right from here on out gets you 1 bonus SB. Here is question number 2. Juneteenth followed the events of which war? Is it the Spanish-American War, the U.S. Civil War, or World War I? Told you probably would know this one. If you put together the last question and this one, I think you're going to get it. The Emancipation Proclamation was as much a political maneuver as a landmark government decree, freeing slaves in the Confederate States during the Civil War. That's right, Juneteenth followed the Civil War, the U.S. Civil War. 90% of you getting that one right. Of course, after the U.S. Civil War came the Spanish-American War. That was a little bit later, a little bit after Juneteenth began, and way before World War I. But of the 10% of you that got eliminated, most of you have rejoined, most of you doing that for free. Well done. Let's move on to question number 3 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. The first Juneteenth happened when U.S. soldiers shared an executive decree in Galveston Bay. A bay in which state? Is it Oklahoma, Illinois, or Texas? Where is Galveston Bay? Where is it, Bay? Word didn't travel as quickly back in the 19th century, partly due to technological restrictions and partly because the Union Army hadn't yet arrived in Texas with the news. Texas is the answer. Galveston, Texas. Yes, 85% of you getting that one right. Well done. The Bay is near Galveston. Galveston is in Texas, so the Bay, Galveston Bay, is also in Texas. So the 15% of you that got eliminated, pretty much everybody coming back in, almost all of you doing it for free. Still over 14,000 people in grand prize contention. Well done. Here's a little something about the music that you heard a little bit earlier if you were hanging out. It's question number 4, worth 1 bonus SB. The hymn Lift Every Voice and Sing is known by what nickname? Is it the Black National Anthem, the Song of Freedom, or the Hymn of Solidarity? If you've heard the song before, you know this nickname for it. Seems like a lot of you do. Written by James Weldon Johnson, this song's message of hope, freedom, and equality is both inspiring and beautiful, and it is known as the Black National Anthem. That is the answer. 58% of you getting that one right. That was the first somewhat difficult question. About half of you did not get that one. The Song of Freedom. It is a song about freedom. That is not a nickname for it. Or the Hymn of Solidarity. Those both describe concepts in the song, but it is known as the Black National Anthem. But that's what your rejoins are for, friends. And it looks like a lot of you are using those rejoins. Well done. We are moving on to question number 5 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Which amendment to the Constitution abolished slavery? Is it the 4th, the 13th, or the 19th? Looking for the constitutional amendment here in the States that said no more slavery. Neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime whereof the party shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States or any place subject to their jurisdiction. That is the 13th Amendment I just read for you. 13th Amendment is the answer. 78% of you getting that one right. A bunch of people saying the 19th Amendment, which I believe is the amendment that gave women the right to vote. That is the 19th Amendment. Came a little bit later than the 13th. The 13th Amendment is the one we were looking for, but if you didn't know before, you know now. You can pull that trick out at parties and show off your knowledge of the constitutional amendments. Well done. All right, we are moving on to question number 6 now. Already halfway done this game. Question's worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here's question number 6. In the 1870s, a group of former slaves in Texas raised money to create Emancipation Park in which modern-day city? Dallas, Austin, or Houston? Where is Emancipation Park? Since celebrations were prohibited on public land, Reverend Jack Yates and his group were able to raise $1,000 back then to purchase 10 acres of land in Houston to build Emancipation Park. That is where it is, Houston, Texas. 32% of you getting that one right, but that was another tough question. The games do get a little tougher as the week goes on. That's just the way it goes. And of the 68% of you that got eliminated on that one, over half of you coming right back in. We have about 7,000 people in grand prize contention as we move on to question number 7, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. What period in American history immediately followed the Civil War? Is it Reconstruction, the Industrial Revolution, or the Jazz Age? Looking for what immediately followed the Civil War. Some little basic history for you. This era focused on the abolition of slavery while at the same time reintegrating the Confederate States to the Union, which is why it has the name Reconstruction. We were rebuilding the country. Reconstruction is the answer. 81% of you getting that one right. The proper Industrial Revolution would come about 20 to 30 years later. We had that real big dust up going on in the late 19th century that kind of helped lead to Labor Day. But 81% of you getting that one right is very impressive. Well done, folks. Only 3 questions left to go. You're doing great. And the next question is worth 1 bonus SB. If you get it right, here is question number 8. Which of the following is an actual alternate name for Juneteenth? Is it Rebirth Day, Lincoln Day, or Jubilee Day? Looking for an actual alternate name for Juneteenth. This would be in a fun fact section of a website, or you might be learning for the first time 1,000 years ago, there was a year where land was able to be returned, debts forgiven, and enslaved people were set free. That was called Jubilee, which is why June Jubilee Day. Jubilee. With only 2 questions left to go. Very impressive. The next one, 1 bonus right. To which president? Is it Rutherford B. Hayes, Abraham Lincoln, or Calvin Coolidge? The Emancipation Proclamation is attributed to which president? His part in ensuring freedom for enslaved people of America. We're talking about Mr. Abraham Lincoln himself. 4,148 of you got that one. You've made it this far and you are ready for our final question. But first, a quick reminder that there are Second is by clicking the More Ways to Earn button wherever you find it in the app. That is where you find, which obviously you enjoy doing that, and Tapjoy. The Tapjoy wall is there. Do your Tapjoy wall every single day. Easy to complete offers. You'll check Daily Discover off your to-do list. The SB will add up quicker than you can imagine, and you'll have a good time doing it. Speaking of a good time, tomorrow is the first day of summer, so join us at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time for a game all about summer fun, all the different things we do during the summertime to have a good time. We're going to have $1,000 on the line, and that will be a good time, I will tell you. Look at that dancing seagull. So excited for you to play that game. As are these rafts at the water park. They're also very excited. I can just tell you that. You know what else is exciting? Referring friends and family to Swagbucks. When you do that, not only do you get a 10% match on what they earn for life, which is going to add up. That's passive income, folks. That's just smart by showing people how great it is to earn free gift cards on Swagbucks. But when you refer someone and they earn 300 SB in their first 30 days on Swagbucks, you will get a $3 bonus. So that's good on top of good on top of good. Plus, you're helping people to take advantage of Swagbucks and maybe help themselves out during the holiday or just month to month or do all the wonderful things that SB can do for you. And that is good on top of good on top of good on top of good on top of good. You know what I mean? Check it out after the game. I know everybody knows at least one person who would benefit from Swagbucks, and they just need it shared with them by you. We have 4,154 people vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. We got over 15,600 of you that stuck around to the very end, and that is good news because I got one more bonus SB up for grabs if you can correctly answer question number 10. Here it is. Juneteenth is often compared to what other American holiday? Is it Memorial Day, Flag Day, or Independence Day? Think about what we've been talking about all game long. You're applying that knowledge here. It's a day celebrating the liberation of a group of people, often filled with cookouts and fireworks, just like the holiday that comes a couple weeks later. That's right, Independence Day is the answer. 4,7 people knew to you. That's almost as many people as won yesterday. That's how well you did in this game. Let's meet some of our grand prize winners. Each of you taking home 25 SB in grand prize money, plus the bonuses you earned along the way. Jay Principal, J Principali 85, congratulations. Rebecca, Brandy Allgood, Moni Baby, Emily J Speck, G Hunter, Chushbeck, and Yolanda Adora. Just a few of our grand prize winners. Congratulations to every single one of you who won the grand prize. And to those of you who stuck around and claimed bonus SB, even if you came up short with the grand prize is concerned, you still have more SB in your account now than you did when the game started. And you know what to do with all these new SB in your account, of course. Yes, redeem them for PayPal Cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. You've done it yet again. Thank you for playing today. Come back tomorrow for our summer fun game. This has been Daily Trivia Live, and please have a wonderful evening, everybody.